Hi Carrie, I'm Johnny Lavoie, the consulting hair expert for L'Oréal Paris. How are you today?
I'm great.
So I have a question. How do you normally wear your hair?
I normally wear it just like this. I've worn it the same style for 18 years or more.
Okay, so tell me, what do you do to get volume into your hair?
I usually use a mousse. I blow dry it upside down for a while, and then I use a round brush.
Well, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to get the maximum amount of volume in your hair. We're going to start off by shampooing your hair with Everpure volumizing shampoo and conditioner.
I actually use that line. I use the moisturizing line.
That's great, but when you want the maximum amount of volume, we're going to try the volume shampoo and conditioner. Being sulfate-free, it's not going to strip your hair of the color, and it's going to keep that color protected. So why don't we get you shampooed?
Great.
Okay, Carrie, we got you all shampooed. How'd that feel?
Felt great. Smells great.
Yeah, I love the smell of that stuff. Okay, the key to any perfect hairstyle is the perfect blow dry. And what's important to get a perfect blow dry are the tools. So we're going to get lots of volume in your hair, and we're going to first start off by applying some Studio Line Bodybuilder Mousse. And this is going to give you 24-hour hold, tons of volume. So I'm going to put about the size of a small orange in my hand. What I like to do is I rub it in my hands, and then I only apply with my fingertips. So I run it and comb it.
Okay.
So after I've done that, you can comb it through to really make sure you have it distributed all throughout your hair evenly. So we're going to go in and just power dry some of that moisture out of the hair before we go in and start the actual style.
Do you do that with my head upside down, or doesn't it matter?
You can do it. It doesn't matter. You're only going to do it for a couple of minutes just to get the excess moisture out.
Okay.
So now I'm going to section the hair. I'm going to section the hair on the top, take it and clip it off. And now we're going to do the same to the sides. And now we're going to split the hair right down the center and the back into two sections, and you're going to split a section about right to the round of the head, which is the occipital bone. It's a fancy word for you to learn today. So we're going to address this section and just work up. Now when you're blow drying, you're going to want a round brush, and that's going to help add a lot of body. Depending on your hair length is the size of the round brush that you want to use. Because your hair is short, we're going to start with a smaller round brush. So what I'm going to show you also is as I'm brushing, I'm going to over direct. And what that means is once I put the hair in the brush, I'm going to lift it.
Okay.
And by lifting it, you're directing the root, over directing the root in the opposite way it's going to fall. So when it falls, it's going to have a lot more volume.
Okay. So it's going to give it lift?
Lift, yeah. You'll see. So a tip I wanted to give you is most blow dryers have this cool button on it. Well, what the cool button does is it actually cools down the section as you're styling it. So by cooling it down, you're going to get more shine because it's closing that cuticle, and it's also going to set the style. So if you wrap the hair around the brush, and once it's hot and set and dry, if you cool it down, it's going to lock in that curl. We're going to over direct, so that means you're going to pull the brush forward towards you. And I'm using the cool button. And when it's cooled down, see how much more volume you have in it? So now it's your turn to give it a try.
So let me get my section back. Okay. Whoop.
Now you have that volume, but it's a more modern feel because it's a little smoother. So let's continue. So now, Carrie, you can see how much more body. It's a nice, full, touchable body. And the next step is to hold it into place. So I'm going to use the Studio Line Mega Hold Hairspray just to finish the look off. And you're going to apply it by finger combing it through your hair.
Okay.
And to make sure that it's not stiff and sticky, you want to hold the spray about 12 inches from your hair when you're spraying it.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm just going to go over and I'm spraying underneath. That way the top is still touchable. And after you spray it, you're just going to run your fingers through it to soften the look up.
Okay.
Put your bangs into place. It's a movable, touchable hold, and that style and volume is still in there.
Doesn't feel stiff at all. Wow, that's great.
Okay, Carrie, so now you know how to create the perfectly polished blowout.
Thanks. I really do think I could do it myself.
Of course you can.
Thanks.